Good morning, everyone. This is Kim Quady with KimPlaysWithPaper.com. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Mesa, Arizona, where it's hot, hot, hot. Getting used to the temperatures of 110 degrees. I will be celebrating my 10 years as a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in November, so I'm pretty excited about that. Today, I'm going to show you a super easy gift card holder using the Boho Indigo Product Medley. Hi, Deb. Good morning from Minnesota. Thanks for joining me today. I appreciate you stopping in. I've been playing with this Boho Indigo Product Medley over the weekend, and I just can't stop creating with it. After I show you the gift card holder, I'll show you the products and the cards that I have made with it. So this is just very easy peasy gift card holder. And I will give you the dimensions and we'll make one this morning. And hello to Tammy from here in Gilbert, Arizona. So, all right, so there's the gift card holder. I'm using Misty Moonlight cardstock, and I will have these directions on my blog a little bit later today when I get a chance to get it all typed in. So it starts with a piece of the Misty Moonlight cardstock that measures 8.5 by 3.5. So you can get 3 gift card holders out of one piece of 8.5 by 11 cardstock. I'll move that out of the way. I'll bring in my new Stampin' trimmer. And so we've got that piece at 8.5 by 3.5. Hello, Jane from Lincoln. Good to see you popping on today. So I'm going to score that sheet at 2.5, 2.5, and 6.5. Again, I will put all those measurements on my blog a little bit later today. So I'll move that trimmer out of the way. I'm going to use Stampin' Up's tear and tape to seal that, but I'll just fold these on the scores. And we have Andrea, good morning. Thanks for popping in. So that's what it will look like folded. Super easy. I love that you can get 3 of them out of one sheet of paper. So then I'm going to use my tear and tape, slide some really on the corners. You want it just on the edges because you'll want to leave room to be able to slip that gift card in when we're all done. So Stampin' Up's tear and tape, make sure everything stays stuck. I'm going to burnish that with my fingers and then use my fingernails to just peel that off and clear up that, fold it, and we have a pocket. Alrighty, so that's where we are so far. Then I'm going to bring in 2 small pieces of the cardstock from that Boho Indigo Designer Series paper. The one is, the top piece is cut at 3.25 by 1 3/4, and the bottom piece is cut at 3.25 by 2.25. And one of the things I always use are my glue dots. I could also use my new stamp and seal, but I'm just gonna I find that sometimes the glue dots are the easiest for me, just making my way around the cardstock. And I will put that piece on the bottom. That's the 3.25 by 2.25. And then I will put the smaller piece on the top. This is the Misty Moonlight. The suite also has Very Vanilla, Whisper White, and Night of Navy. So some of my all-time favorite colors. So now you can see how quick and easy it was just to decorate the outside. Good morning, Lynn from Nebraska. Thanks for popping in today. We're making a quick and easy gift card holder. So I already have my very vanilla circle cut out with the stitched shapes. I've got my Misty Moonlight ink pad and the sentiment from that stamp set, a bunch of birthday love to you. And I'll just eye that up, stamp it in the middle, pressing evenly and firmly to get all that ink into that very vanilla cardstock. Perfect. All right, then I'll just again use my glue dots to adhere the sentiment onto the I've cut the circle from the layering circles dies. Okay, so we're ready to put the sentiment on the front of the card. Again, you could pop that up with dimensionals, but I'm just going to use some more glue dots. I always have a huge arsenal of glue dots in my stash. Let me try to put that right here in the middle. One of the things we'll want to do to keep our top closed is I'm using these little circles, and they're self-adhesive. I did see some at the dollar store the other day. They're Velcro circles. So I'm going to just take a whole one and, oops, I got more than I needed, but they'll stick back down. So I'm going to just stick the one circle up here, pull the opposite piece off, Velcro it, then I'm going to just close the cover, kind of massage that, and you have an easy open and close. Now, if you'll notice on my sample, I did put a little bit of bling on it, and I used some of our rhinestones and colored them with the Misty Moonlight Stampin' Blends. We do have some in color little spots, but I guess I need to order some more. I ran out. So I've pre-colored those. I just used the Stampin' Blends, and they're permanent, so I'm just gently, I color it. And what's really cool about this is you buy either a package of the rhinestones or a package of the pearls, and you can color them with any of Stampin' Up's Stampin' Blends, and you have jewels in any of Stampin' Up's colors that you want. So just using my tip of my scissor snips, I'm just going to grab a couple of those and decorate the outs that my gift card holder. So that's how easy peasy that is. So I'm just gonna take my Kneader's Bakery card and make sure that it fits. I can pop that in there, and you could also use that as a money holder. I did this as a birthday theme, because that would be appropriate right now for anyone who has a birthday, but I do have some that I've made in the past. The most recent one was this fun one using some designer series paper, the Perfectly Plaid stamp set, and the Pine Tree Punch. So there's a fun little Christmas gift holder, and you can use this little space to write a message or use a sentiment. I created, this one is also using the Perfectly Plaid sentiment from the Perfectly Plaid, and that's designer series paper from last year, but that's another one of our, another fun gift card holder. And then this one I did make last year as well, but we're so fortunate because the stamp set carried over this year, and that's snowman season, so you could still use that to make your gift card. So at the beginning, I promised I would show you the Boho Indigo suite. That's available for $70 in the front of the Stampin' Up's annual catalog. So this is a stamp set that you get with that. A bunch of birthday love, happy news, sorry you're feeling blue, thank you, vases and flowers. You also receive a set of die cuts, just like that. And those are, that does the flowers, the vases, some other greenery. You also receive a stack of this. This is what drew me in. Just a stack of this awesome, beautiful designer series paper. So there are double-sided sheets, and you just get a nice, lovely stack of those. So that's one of the designs. I've gotten into this, and I've used quite a few pieces of it. I'll show you the cards here shortly. So that's another design, along with some flowers on the other side. It's a fun, another flowers. Let's see, as you can tell there's lots of sheets. There's the sheet that I used on the gift card holder. I love that side too. You'll see that in some of the cards I created. It's fun about this kit too is you can get a refill for $23. So once you've used up all the paper, but I've already bought the refill kit. Have you guys seen this in the catalog? Is that something that's on your wish list? I think it's super fun. Look at all that paper. So there's another sheet with this on the other side. You also get some already embossed very vanilla sheets, and I don't know if you can see, so there's flowers on that one. Another fun design here. Hard to see on the camera. Another design. So these are also things you can work into your cards. Then there are also sheets with die cuts with gold accents. As you can tell, I've used some of those. There's flowers and tags that work really well in this suite of products. And then there are a couple sheets of greenery. But that's not all. That's not all that's in the kit. We also have this awesome, luscious gold and vanilla ribbon, as well as some Night of Navy frayed ribbon. In the refill, you get the paper, the 6x6 designer series paper, the very vanilla embossed sheets, and then there are these little flowers that come in the kit as well. So I just, they're two sizes, but there's what those little guys look like. All right, so let me show you some of the cards I've made with it. Once I started going, I couldn't stop. So there is a thank you card using some additional gold foil elements that I brought in, and the classic label punch. Such happy news. Just some strips of designer series paper. These are all elements that came in the kit. A happy birthday to you, the ribbon, one of the tags, the designer series paper. This is probably one of my favorites too, with I used one of this a stitched triangle from another set. Another one, such happy news. You can see I used that little flower there with the ribbon. And this last thank you card. So those are really fun to use with that. So then I incorporated it into the gift card that we made. Just a reminder, the gift card holder, it uses an 8.5 by 3.5 inch piece of designer series paper, or cardstock. You could use designer series paper, and I scored it at 2.5 and 6.5. And then I'll just review the ones. Let me know which gift card holder you think is the cutest. There's the birthday, our snowman season Christmas, the Merry Christmas, and our Christmas tree. Yes, Lynn, I think that's what drew me to the set, was just the dark, dark blues. A Night of Navy is one of my favorite colors, and I also love it. Can't wait to use that maybe for some holiday cards. So, and good luck, Kathy, as you bring your mom to the hospital. And thanks for watching the replay. But a lot of this information will be on my blog a little bit later today. Join me again next Tuesday for another Facebook Live. Not exactly sure what I'll be doing, but maybe I'll do something from Stampin' Up's new holiday catalog. Remember, that's been available to order from in the last week. And if there's something special you'd like me to cover, you just let me know, and maybe I'll see if I have it in my stash. But you can always visit me on my blog at kimplayswithpaper.com. Alrighty. Thanks so much for joining me. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.